BookTube, what's up? This is Tori, and I am coming to you with my December wrap-up and my January TBR. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? Okay, so December was a very big reading month for me. I got 6 books done throughout the month of December, and that was with me going to family for Christmas, and even after Christmas I kept reading, and I just got a lot accomplished this month. So, first off, the first book that I finished was Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. This features Abby Abernathy and Travis, whose last name I can't think of at the moment, and they meet at their college, and it's romantic, and it's dramatic, and it's amazing, and I recommend this book to anybody who thinks that they would even like it, and even if you don't think that you would like it, you should still read it, because it was amazing. The next book that I was able to read throughout the month of December was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, followed right behind by Heir, also by Sarah J. Maas. These are the second and third books in the Throne of Glass series, and oh my gosh. I need book 4, but I don't own Queen of Shadows, and I would try to check it out from my library, but it wasn't available, so I can't read it right now. And you guys, I need it. And the next 2 books that I read, I don't actually have them with me, because I borrowed them from friends, but they are The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. And my friend Courtney let me borrow it, and I was really glad that she did. It was a really good read, and totally worth it. And the following book was We Are Liars by Lockheart. Ugh, that is a mind-boggling book. Anna made me read it, and I love it, but I would symbolically burn it, because the heartbreak that it, oh my gosh, you gotta read it. You have to. For my sake, read it and discuss it with me, and tell me what you think. And if you have read it, tell me what you think below. And the final book that I was actually able to finish throughout the month of December, I finished this on December 31st at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, almost didn't make it, but I did. And that is Carry On by Rowell. I'm actually going to put a book review up of this later. I took notes throughout it. I've got 4 pages of notes and questions and all kinds of comments that I've got on this book. So I'm going to talk about that more in the review. But I did finish it. Moving on to my January TBR, the first book that I'm going to finish this month will be 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. This book is about interdimensional travel. It is, Marguerite Kane is traveling throughout dimensions with Theo, who is an assistant to her parents. They are physicists, and Theo has been helping them create a device that will allow you to travel through dimensions. Theo, along with their friend Paul, were the most recent assistants. But her father was killed, and all of the signs are pointing to Paul, and Paul took the device and ran, so Marguerite and Theo are now chasing him through dimensions, trying to figure out what actually happened and get revenge. I'm only on chapter 8 or 9 right now, and I am really loving it, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go from there. And the next thing that I want to try to read this month is I'm doing the Year-a-thon on Goodreads, and the January challenge for the readathon is to read Benchwarmers, which are books that have been sitting on your TBR shelf for a very long time. And the first book that I do want to try to read for that challenge is City of Bones by Cassandra, because I have yet to start this series, and I have books 1 through 4, but they've just been sitting on my TBR shelf for so long that I think it's time. The last book that I'm going to put on my TBR for this month is also another Benchwarmer, and that is Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I have owned this book, I own this whole series, but I've had it for months now, and I haven't picked it up, and it's been kind of looking, but I've been kind of saving it for those days when I get into a book slump, and cutesy little romance stuff like this really helps to pull me out of it. So, and I think it'd be okay to read this one now, because I am kind of burnt out on reading, because I did non-stop read for almost 3 weeks, and now it's whew, need a break. So for my break, I just lessened my TBR to 3 books instead of my usual 4 or 5. So I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I cannot wait to get it under my wing and finish reading it, along with the rest of the series. Okay, and that concludes my December wrap-up and my January TBR. So let me know what you guys are planning to read this month and what you guys have read last month in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!